Hello, I'm Janet Broughton, the Positive Change Coach. Welcome to day 3 of this 5-day series of videos, 10-minute videos, looking at how to change, or in fact, manage change in different aspects of your life. On day 1, we looked at relationships. On day 2, we looked at job and career. And today, day 3, we're going to be looking at lifestyle. Now, lifestyle, quite broad, you might be thinking, but there's those of you who think, I'm on the daily grind and the job's okay and the house is okay and everything's okay. That's not living your best life. There's something you wish you could change in essence. And there's 2 ways of looking at this. It may be that you don't need to change anything in terms of job or where you live or your partner or other relationships, but it might be that you need to change how you feel. If those aspects of your life or all aspects of your life are falling short somewhere, is it that there's something you've got to go away from, change completely? Or is it just your attitude, your feeling towards them? So before you make any drastic changes, I'm going to give it all up to living out of Mongolia, then actually assess where you're at. And one way you can do this, I do the lifestyle survey, and we look at each aspect of your life. And I ask people to rate how satisfied they are. So that will include health and friendships and partner and your career, your money situation, where you actually live, your home, your friendships. There are many areas of your life, your social life, so often forgotten. So find the ones that, yeah, they're there for me, and build on that. And then you look at the ones that aren't working. So write down, this is all about planning. It's not about being up in your head and thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice? I wish never happens. We have a process in neurolinguistic programming that is wish to want. There's a very different feel to those 2 words. Yeah, one day never comes. Oh, I wish. And you say it with this throwaway, like it's never going to happen. What I want is much clearer, much more definite, and much more active. So what is it that's working? Because you've rated it. Maybe you said, oh, well, I'm only 50% satisfied. So what is the 50% bit that satisfies you? And then what's the 50% that doesn't? Kind of the old pros and cons list. And having done that, then you can say, right, that's really working. So what can I do to build on that? Is the things I can do about the bits that are dissatisfying and change those. So look at the present situation before you make the drastic changes, because it can be subtle changes. Because if you're finding, and I speak from personal experience here, where you've left a job and then the same thing happens again, and you leave that job and the same thing happens again, then it's not about the job, is it? It's about me. Now, that might be that the job itself is not right for me. It might be my confidence to do the job. On top, I might look, yay, I can do this. Underneath, I'm like, oh, can I? But what I actually found was there was some of those issues in there. But it was actually when again, neurolinguistic programming, I discovered what we call meta programs, and they are about what makes decisions, if you like, changes, what motivates you to change. And I found that one of my dominant ones is something called towards and away. And when I was leaving a job, I wasn't looking, wow, that's what I want. I was doing not sure. I want to get away from that. I hate that. And I'm walking and I fall flat on my face. I was too busy looking behind to look where I was going. I would make quite quick decisions. And I am a quick thinker, and I am somebody who comes up with solutions like that. So that wasn't always a bad decision, but quick and getting away from didn't match. I didn't do what I'm asking you to do, my research. I've learned that the hard way. I want to bring that to you. So if this is sounding like, oh, I need the help, I'm making the decisions for the wrong reasons, I'm jumping from here, there, and everywhere, then contact me for a one-to-one complimentary online session so that we can discover where we can improve things for you. One of the tools there I've mentioned is neurolinguistic programming, of which I'm a practitioner, and I use that to help my clients on my 60-day positive change program. Now, the other aspects of lifestyle is, have you actually got the skills and tools? If you suddenly say, right, I'm going to give it all up, and I'm going to live in the country, and I'm going to run a bed and breakfast or whatever. I come from a catering background. My first jobs were in hotel management. That's what I qualified in. And I hear the people that, first of all, they used to say to me, oh, it must be lovely to work in a hotel, all those lovely meals and looked after. And I'd just laugh and say, that's not the case. I'm there to work. I'm not a guest. I'm there to run the place. So very occasionally I might get a meal in the restaurant because we were entertaining possible links for business and so on. But the majority of time, you're there making sure everything's running smoothly, and you're grabbing something on the plate in the office is actually the reality. So, and if the chips are down, change the beds, you do the lot. So it's not like you can just say, oh, well, I'm just going to sit back. I remember a friend many years ago, her now ex-husband, kept saying, oh, I want to run a wine bar. I'd love a wine bar. She had the practical head. She said, and if you're running the wine bar, actually what you're thinking is you're sat on the edge of the bar, chatting to everybody that comes up, Mr. Conveniality. And who is going to actually clean the toilets? Down to the brass tacks. So find out what you need to do. So if you want to run a bed and breakfast or a tea shop, people do that one. Oh, I'd love to run a little tea shop. Think about the hours you have to work. It's not, oh, I open the door at 10 and close it at 4. That's when you're meeting the public. But you're also going to be doing all the preparation and all the cleaning up. And then on top of that, you've got to run your business, which is your accounting and your marketing and your planning. You've got to look after your staff. So there's much more to something than first meets the eye. So before you go selling up and dashing off to run your tea shop or whatever it is, do your research. Find out what skills you need and go and get those skills. People who think, oh, I love cooking, they're talking about in their nice kitchen and with just an immediate family, who are not going to demand different things at different times and expected to keep it on track. That's very different to running a commercial operation. So I was once in a training meeting many years ago. It would be the early 80s, probably about 1981. And I was in a meeting, I was on a course, and it was actually interviewing and selection course. And the people running the course had approached the local college for students to come in and be interviewed to give us practice. And the course that they were coming from was a housekeeping course. And one man, I won't call him a gentleman, actually said, they do a course for that. My wife can do that. Derogatory to both his wife and the people on the course. I'm pleased to say the lady he got to interview pretty much chewed him up and spit him out because she knew, again, it's like, oh, hairdressers. Think about if somebody has their hair coloured or permed, the chemicals you are using, how to use them, in what quantities, in what mixtures. Same with housekeeping, you're using an awful lot of products with different qualities and different, there's many a cleaning product has dangerous written all over it for a reason. There's knowing how to do things in order. So never dismiss somebody else's job until you've done it themselves. So when you're thinking about making a lifestyle change, do your planning, do your research, if necessary, get the qualifications. And if it's, well, I want to, on a health side, change things, so I'm going to join a gym. You do it in stages. You work, perhaps if they've got personal trainers, you do something to get used to it. You get slowly. You don't go, boom, I'm going to do every single machine and I'm going to do it for half an hour each. And you end up absolutely worn out by the end of the first machine. So in stages, and find something that you love doing. I joined a gym. I love to swim, didn't like the gym. I was paying too much to just go swimming. I joined a yoga class and I found what makes my heart sing. Whatever exercise you're doing, it's got to be something you love. So if you love to dance, join a dance class. I love to dance. That's another of my passions. Make it fun, make it that you come out and you think, wow. Don't do something, we talk about being on the treadmill for a reason. So do make sure that if you want to just improve your health and well-being and you want to take time out for yourself, make sure that you are doing something that brings you joy. And then it becomes easy. It's not the, oh, I've got to go to the gym. It's, oh, I'm going. That difference. So if you feel that your lifestyle is not working for you and you would like to change it, but you're either scared of doing that, you're not sure what to do, you need to get rid of all the feelings and to develop positive emotions in order to do that proper change of lifestyle in a way that's going to work, and don't do my looking over the shoulder and not looking where you're going, then, as I say, you can join me for a complimentary one-to-one session that we can discover what needs to change, and then we can change it. I have a proven system that's worked. I've been working with this since 2005, and I have many, many satisfied clients. So my 60-day positive change program is going to make those changes you want, and positively, and set you up for the rest of your life to make whatever changes or deal with them as you wish. So to contact me, it's Janet Broughton at thepositivechangecoach.com. And my website is thepositivechangecoach.com. There is also my Facebook page, The Positive Change Coach, and that's .janet. All the contact details are underneath this video. So I hope that's been of help. I look forward to speaking to you, and I will see you tomorrow for our next video in the series. Thank you very much.